Hi, everybody, and welcome to Las Vegas on this evening, August. No, sorry, August. Where am I? September the 20th, and it's 1856. So, for people who don't understand the 24-hour clock, that is 6:56 p.m. Anyway, this is an update on my husband, Brad, who is battling cancer. Yeah, again, today the surgeon or one of the surgeons came in and said that they think that they was able to remove 100% of the cancer, but they won't know for sure until the biopsy come back from the lab, which should be tomorrow or Monday, the latest. But it looks like they caught it in time. Now, this doctor, GI doctor, actually in Vegas, I won't mention his name, but he does start with a Dr. S, and basically was giving him the push around because Dr. Walton, yet again, said Brad, my husband, should have been seen in July. But this Dr. S, who we was seeing, the GI doctor in Henderson, basically was pushing him from one consultant to another, who were doing absolutely nothing, and then bringing him back into his office and charging his insurance just to see him for 10 minutes to say, oh, he's got no new news, when in fact, if he had done the proper tests, they would have found out back in June that Brad had the start of pancreatic cancer. Brad is actually beating the odds. They said he was going to be on the breathing tube for about a week. That came out about 14 hours later. So they were surprised that his breathing went back to normal because Brad has had 5 heart bypasses. They said the catheter would be in until sometime next week. They took that out at 11 o'clock this morning because he does no longer need it. They said it would be a week or so before he was walking around, and this morning he was able to go outside of his room in ICU and just walk around the desk very slowly, because obviously he is still in a lot of pain because he was in surgery for 7 hours, and he's got a huge, ginormous scar, which they had to use staples. It's 9 inches across his sort of like stomach and chest, where they had to get into. He's still got to go and have the dye done. It's like a dye he's got to swallow to make sure there's no leakage from where they had to sew him back up again inside, because obviously they removed the tumor, and because it was by the pancreas, the liver, the kidneys, and the bowel, they had to cut into everything and then sort of stretch everything and put it back together again and sew him back up. Also, it would highlight as well, this dye, anything they might have missed, any cancer in that. But touch wood, they caught it in time, which is, thank you, God. Thank you, everybody, for all your prayers. But he's walking, not a lot, but he's walking a little bit. But he's talking and watching television, and he's been watching Ellen. We both were, and Judge Judy, and been watching American Next, what's that program? Sorry, I can't even think now. I've been watching America's Got Talent. That's it. So, and also last night I was here and he was there, but we watched Big Brother. So, and he's listened to his country music, which you can do there. And but he's in high spirits. Now, this afternoon they came in and said he's doing so well. In fact, he's 3 or 4 days ahead of where he should be. They're on about moving him tonight just to a normal room out of ICU. So, yet again, he's beating the odds. You know, one of his friends is going to call him Scrappy Doo from now on, he said, because he had 5 heart bypasses. And within 24 hours, he was phoning people and saying, oh, I'm bored, I want to go home. Even though they didn't let him for like a week or 10 days. And yet again, his birthday is on the 27th of September. and he's determined to be home for his birthday. And the way he's going, you know, he's going to be home. He is still on morphine, but he's got a tube still coming out of his nose where they're feeding him because he's not allowed any solid food right now. But they said that could come out tomorrow. He's doing so well. They gave him a sponge bath last night, which he rather enjoyed because he hasn't had a bath for a couple of days. And at least he felt fresh. The nurses and doctors and surgeon, Dr. Walton, at Dignity Health, St. Rose in Henderson, Las Vegas, thank you so much. You're making my husband not only feel better, get better, but you're amazing. You really are amazing. I think nurses, especially nurses who are there with the patients 24/7, don't get enough praise, in my opinion. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick update and to say that Brad is beating him. They actually say that only 5% of people beat pancreatic cancer. So that's why we're praying that the cancer didn't spread from the pancreas in his bloodstream, that's what I'm on about, somewhere else, or is hiding somewhere else within his body. But the surgeon said they literally were able to cut out 100% of the cancer. Well, what they can see. So that's what we're hoping. And I can't wait to get Brad back home. I miss him like crazy. And all his friends, his family are a bunch of trash, if you ask me, because they have not phoned once to check how he's doing. They haven't even text, phone, no message on it, nothing. They even let him know that his mother had died via Facebook. I mean, that's disgusting. I'm sorry. That's people with no feeling. His true friends, Sandra and Michelle, who live in Brandon in Florida, Kerry and Janice, who live in Orlando, and then there's another Michelle and Johnny, and they live somewhere down south further, Lewiston, something like that, in Florida. And then we got our friends who we also call family, Scott and Tracy, and then there's Michael, another Michael, and there's a Ralph and a John, and Tony, and various others. Sorry, I can't remember them all right now. And even Jeff from onestopcountry.com, and even Phil from philsvillas.com. Have all been inquiring about his health, and thank you for everybody for your support. And he still needs to be in everybody's prayers, I think, because he's not home yet. When he does come home, he's going to need well, they say 7 weeks rehabilitation. The way he is going, he'll be up and walking around properly within a month. Brad hates hospitals. Then again, who doesn't? But yeah, Brad is beating this cancer. So the pancreatic cancer might be a thing of the past, hopefully. And they've got it all, and it hasn't spread, and it's not going to go worse. And hopefully the results are back. When they do come back, they come back clear. But we'll find out tomorrow, probably from Dr. Walton, the surgeon, or by Monday, the latest. Right now, I'm putting all the all the Lyft fares on my Virgin credit card because we haven't got the money. I mean, I start a new job on the 2nd of October when my mom comes from the UK. She'll spend time with Brad, but I feel guilty because I will want to have the money to take her out anywhere, really. And you know, we're going to have to do a payment plan, I suppose, to try and pay off the medical bills because we don't have the money. We're not rich people. I can't afford medical insurance, so that's why I got fined for the last couple of years because I don't earn enough money to pay insurance. And the companies I work for haven't offered to pay my medical insurance. Thankfully, my new job will, but Brad, he's on Humana, but it doesn't pay the whole bill. So we're still looking at a bill of maybe 10, 20,000. Somehow, some way, it might take several years. It'd be nice if we could win the money and pay it off in one swoop. But somehow, we just hope and pray that we can pay it off, because we still want to go and live with our friends, Sandra and Michelle, in Florida in January when our lease is up here in Las Vegas. But at the same time, we actually desire to go and live in Johnson City or Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge or Seville or Knoxville, or that whole area in the Smoky Mountains, because it's a lovely, quiet community, and it's going to be better for Brad's health and better for my health. So anyway, I just want to give you a quick update while my dinner's cooking. Tonight, it's exciting. I'm having a healthy snack, which is long grain rice with carrots and some kind of spices. So not very exciting, but healthy. Anyway, everybody, thank you for all your prayers, and I will be back probably tomorrow to give you an update. So have a good evening, everybody. Love you all. Good night. Bye.